Hello and welcome to a new YouTube channel that's run by two teenagers who don't know what they're doing. Um, my name's John and I'll be running this channel with a friend of mine named Ace. And together we shall entertain people on the internet with our comical views and commentary. We've been wanting to do this for a while now, and we're going to use this break as an opportunity, at least I don't know what Ace is doing, but we're going to use this time to record some material and, see how it goes. Um, the game that I first chosen is a game called Socrates Jones. It's a philosophy game that I played a year or so ago, and from what I remember, it was really great. So we're gonna dive in and check this awesome game out. I'll put the game link in the description. So anyway, I'll shut up now and onwards. Prologue. One New York morning. You see, it's much different from like a Texas morning or a California morning. It's very subtle difference. Oh, jeez. Morning, Harry. You ready for school? Of course. Guess what? We're talking about John Stuart Mill in class today. Who? You're kidding, right? John Stuart Mill? Oh! Wait, I think I know. He's a comedian, right? Moral philosopher? Utilitarianism? I see. He's brilliant. Opened my eyes to a new way to view the world. Dad? Dad! What? Huh? Yeah? Were you paying attention to anything I just said? Oh, someone's at the door. You can tell me all about this later, okay? Well, hurry up. I have school in half an hour. Parents not paying attention. My name is Socrates Jones. Everyone in my family seems to care about philosophy, but I could never really get into it. I'm just an accountant after all. Why should I care about the nature of right and wrong? And with that, we set up the premise for the game. Well, hey there. Hi. The name is Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares when I saw your shabby apartment and instantly knew there lives a man who appreciates a good deal. I'm a bit offended by that, but okay, I'll forgive you. Excuse me? Exactly. Look at this guy. How would you like to hear about the fabulous bargains I have for you today? Oh, I'm sorry. I have to talk to my dog. What about me? Okay. Harry, what are you doing here? I got bored. But I just left. Doesn't mean I can't be bored. Who's this guy? I'm glad you asked, little lady. The name is Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares when I saw... Yes. Listen, Billy, I'm sorry, but I really don't... I think we should hear him out. Everyone's just cutting each other off right now, jeez. What? If you don't bother to at least listen, you aren't going to get anywhere. Alright, tutorial level. Thank you, miss. You won't regret it. Pretty sure I will. Alright, Kate. Okay, Billy, let's see what you got. Right. Presentation. I have a great product for you. It's the best there is. You need my product to do what it does. You don't want those pests around, and that's what I got for y'all. But you hardly told me anything. Horse feathers. I told you my product was the best, didn't I? What more do you need to know? Alright. Aridane? Oh, shoot. Here we go. Oh, one of my many mess-ups. Aridane? Aridane. Until I know otherwise, Aridane. Aridane Jones, this is all your fault. He didn't tell me anything. What do I do? Well, generally, one goes about getting more information by asking questions. In this case, it's probably most appropriate to ask for clarification. You can clear up any vagueness surrounding his ideas Oh, if. If you can clear up any vagueness surrounding his ideas, you'll be in a much better position to deal with them. Right. Okay, then. Good. Most arguments are made out of multiple statements. Be sure to check them all for anything that seems vague. So what do you think, partner? You buying? Actually, could I hear your pitch again? Sure thing, partner. Ask for clarification option added. I have a great product for you. Alright. What kind of product would that be exactly? Billy's deer repellent. Deer repellent, that's very interesting. Never knew that was needed, but okay. Oh, okay. That was hard. Statement updated. The product I got here is Billy's deer repellent. Alright, fact. It's the best there is. Okay. If I ask for clarification, that means I'm just asking what he's saying. He's saying that it's the best there is. I feel like I should ask, but at the same time, I'll kind of look stupid if I ask what it means. So, I'm just gonna do it anyway. And what do you mean by that? It's the best. It's better than the rest. It's really good at doing what it does, partner. Right. I guess there's no clarifying that bit of sales speak. Yeah. Well, you never know with these things. You need my product to do what it does. Okay. I know it's deer repellent, but since this is the tutorial level, I probably should ask anyway. Just because. And, what does it do exactly? You know, besides repel deer, since I already know that, it's just deer repellent. Why? It only protects you from the danger. The danger of deer! Really quick, I want anyone listening to this to just go to someone you know and look them in the eye and say, deer are a danger to our society, and just mark the reaction. I'm really curious to see how many people actually think that deer are a danger. I mean, I know they can cause accidents sometimes, and there's probably some miscellaneous reasons how deer affect our society, but I don't really think they're a danger per se. That's just me though. So. And trust me, you can use all the protection you can get. Statement updated. Well, his argument's much clearer now. Maybe I do need this deer repellent after all. Are you serious? What? Am I wrong? Dad, you can't just let an argument go unexamined, no matter how clearly stated. Especially when someone is trying to talk you into buying deer repellent. I know, right? Like, don't give in to this guy. He's trying to sell you deer repellent. But I got him to clarify everything. What else is there to do? Come on, Dad. In a situation like this, if something seems to be on shaky ground, you need to ask for backing. Yeah, make him prove it. Make sure you can support his statements with fundamental ideas. Yeah, stick it to him. Hello, I'm still here. Yes, you are, Billy. Yes, you are. Right. Sorry, can I hear your sales pitch again? Again? Well, okay. Press for backing option added. Right. The product right here is Billy's deer repellent. Okay. The button I just got is for backing. That means I'm trying to ask him to prove something. There's no point in asking him to prove if what he has is Billy's deer repellent, because it is. I mean, also, I like to point out that that's very narcissistic, naming a product after yourself, just, for future endeavors, just pointing that out, so that's good. It's better than, it's best there is. I was thinking, like, it's the best around, or better than the rest. It's the best there is. Okay. I feel like I should ask that for backing. Like, I want him to prove that. Can you back that statement up? Sure thing, partner. My product does everything better than the competing products. Wait, okay. Now I feel stupid, because that implies that there's competing products. I didn't think about that. I'm not sure there's competing deer repellent, markets. Therefore, it is, by definition, the best. There are competing products. Exactly. Thank you, Socrates. Like, what's competing maybe I should call it Billy's best deer repellent. Actually, you shouldn't, because that's not catchy, and that implies you have deer repellent that's not as good, which actually damages your reputation. So, boom, marketing. Exactly, my thoughts. It's best. It's the best there is. You need my product to protect you from the danger of deer. Okay. This is the last statement, essentially, because the conclusion is X. So I'm going to ask for backing. And I would also like to point out that this takes place in New York, too. So I don't think there's any deer around. Can you back that up? Yeah, back that up. Well, you never know when a deer will attack. Okay, again, out of curiosity, has anyone been attacked by a deer? If so, I'll retract my statement, but until I know otherwise, a deer's a deer. And as far as I know, deer aren't, everywhere invading homes and, murdering families, right? I hope deer aren't doing that at least, because they're deer. And if you don't have my product, you'll be in quite a predicament, partner. Better to be safe than sorry. Like they tell us in health class, always use protection. Well, your teacher's alright. Protection is always good. Yeah, that's good advice. Hold on. I'm not sure I buy this. We are talking about deer, right? I know, thank you, Socrates. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's right. As in Bambi. Well, yeah, I guess, partner. I see. Are you really trying to tell me that Bambi poses a threat to my well-being? That's going to take quite a bit of convincing. Bambi is dangerous, partner. He may look cute, but that deer is a little monster. Hey, movie kind of ish reference. Little monsters. Oh. Let me tell you why deer are a menace to our society. Oh man, I would love to hear this. Please tell me how deer are a menace to our society. Presentation. They eat our crops. Oh yes. The deer population's ravishing, all the crops, worldwide. They steal our jobs. A cousin of mine actually worked in a movie theater, but then some outsourcing happened. He was replaced by a deer. It was terrible because, he has a family and stuff, and his deer just walks in and is like, hey, I want some leaves, and that'll be my pay. What? Deer. Every year they cause accidents and injuries. Okay, I can see that actually, because like I said earlier, car accidents. Why? The only reason you're safe is that I'm here with my repellent. And there we go. As you can see, those dawn deer trend on their way of life. Yeah, sure. A threat, huh? I'm not sure if everything you said here is true. Dad, in a debate, you can do more than just ask questions. In fact, sometimes that just won't cut it. Oh? Sometimes you may need to challenge your opponent with a counterpoint. Some fact or observation that throws a wrench in the presumption that his statement is true. For example, the fact that deer live in the woods might throw a wrench in one of Billy's statements here. If you find that statement and present this observation to counter it, you should be home free. When you get a useful idea, I'll write it down for you in your idea slate. Oh boy, look at that, more buttons to press. You can now challenge your opponent's moves. Deer live in the woods, added to the idea slate. Oh, alright, I'll go ahead and do that then, I guess. You need to be careful though, Dad. If you say some really stupid things, you'll lose credibility for your audience. From now on, your moves can affect your credibility. This thing over here. If you lose all your credibility, you will forfeit the argument. But wait, hold on. I'm just fact-checking a salesman. Who am I going to lose credibility with? Me. Oh. Pfft. That's nice. Thanks, oh loving dollar of mine, for your support. Oh, yeah, I know. Look at this. Your face is ugly, added to the idea slate. Wouldn't that be funny if that wasn't, the actual solution to a debate? Yes, what my, opponent is saying might be true. However, it is false because he is ugly. And ugly is wrong. Like, how's that gonna fly in the debate? Argument. They eat our crops. Okay. So the one I was given was basically deer live in woods. Most of the crops are in like plains area or by other plants, so trees, by forests. That would support the idea that they live in woods would support eating crops. Okay, so not that one. They steal our jobs. Okay. They do live in the woods. So they couldn't steal our jobs because most of the jobs are in the city. However, if I do say that, I'm acknowledging that deer can steal our jobs. So I'm gonna keep that right there for right now. Every year they cause accidents and injuries. Okay, like I said, they cause car accidents, which occur by the woods. So again, pointing that out would be supporting the idea that I need a repellent. So not that one. Why the only reason you're safe is I'm here for my repellent. Okay. This takes place in New York, where there aren't any deer, so maybe that one, because there's no forest in New York, I don't think. So it's between this one and the jobs. The jobs thing seems really stupid, so I'm just gonna go with this one. I kind of forgot, actually, but this is the only one that makes logical sense, because it can't be jobs. Like, that's stupid. My opponent only believes what he does because his face looks like a baboon's backside. Yeah, like, that's totally it. This guy right here, he's wrong because he's ugly. Yeah. Deer live in the woods, good sir.
Nonsense!
Nonsense! Brilliant. Ace would love that reference. Billy, can you tell me where deer most commonly reside? Forests, mountains, and plains, I reckon, right? That sounds about right. And where are we now? New York City. Exactly. So then tell me, Billy, when was the last time you heard about a deer in New York City? It is highly unlikely that a deer will show up in any city, let alone New York. Do you really think you can take credit for the fact that there are no deer around? But, way to go, Dad. Yeah. Maybe if we were living in the wilderness, we would need your deer repellent. But as we live in the middle of the city, I hardly see the point. I highly doubt Bambi is going to wander down Main Street. He'd be hit in an instant. Clearly, your repellent is of no use. Yeah, you tell this guy. You tell this punk. So I hardly think
Nonsense.
Okay, go ahead. Cut me off mid-sentence. That'll go well for your sales. Now listen here, mister. It seems y'all are being unfair. Oh, you did cut me off. I will admit you have a point, but you're failing to consider all the finer qualities of this here product. Is that so? It sure is. Let me explain to you what y'all are missing. Why my product is still useful to you. Presentation. My product comes in a fine blue casing. Guess it's nice. Each little label is hand-painted. Nice too. My grandmother toiled over the design. Okay, clearly my products will still be useful to you. Okay. Harry, I don't think I have any evidence to counter these points. You know, even if a point is supported, it may not be related to the conclusion. If that's the case, it really doesn't matter if it's supported or not. The point has no place being presented in the discussion. I think I get it. You're saying in such situations, they need to question the relevance of a statement? Well, that's what John Stuart Mill would do. It's not very useful for us to listen to statements that have no connection to the overall argument. If we are discussing economics, for example, it really doesn't matter how well you support the fact that purple is the best color. Of course not. We all know green is anyway. Oh, I see, because he's wearing green and she's wearing purple. Ha 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 ha. We know their favorite colors. Getting back on track. Even if the statement is relevant, questioning can be a great way to see how everything fits together. I guess I should go forward with questioning him then. Question relevance move added. Argument. My product comes in a fine blue casing. Okay. The argument is why we need the product. on it. However, blue is a very nice color. It's actually my favorite color, but that would make me want the product, not need it. So, I don't think that's relevant. How is this related to your conclusion? Blue is pretty, partner. I just said that. Go on. Therefore, the fact that my product is pretty makes it more useful? Well, not necessarily. It makes it more valuable, but not useful. There's a difference. I don't think so. Yeah. You go, Socrates. We're on the same page here. Statement removed. Each label is hand-painted. Again, that adds to the quality, and that also actually sounds like it'll take a really long time, too. These are massive production. But, that increases the quality, but not the usefulness. So, how is this related to your conclusion? Art is craftsmanship. Yeah. And things being done by machine, that ain't craftsmanship. That's not craftsmanship. Okay, great. But how does this craftsmanship make your product more useful? Okay, fine, you made your point. Let's move on. Statement removed. My grandmother toiled over the design. Again, I support the elderly doing stuff, and that would make me want to buy your product. However, how is this related to your conclusion? See how I time that? Quality takes effort, partner. Surely the amount of time my grandmother poured into this contributes to its value. Well, I said I know it contributes to the value, but not the usefulness. Not really? Ah! Heartless! Just heartless! No respect for the elderly. I just said I have respect for the elderly. Very well, have it your way, partner. Statement removed. Billy! Ah! Don't hurt me! Oh, the yelling. It's too much for my heart to bear. Actually, it's... I was gonna make a deer pun, because bear, deer... Okay, yeah, it sounded better in my head. Moving on. Relax, I'm not going to hurt you. Just your sales pitch. Oh, okay, that's good. Wait, no, actually, I don't think I like that. Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. Billy, you were trying to sell me a product based on its usefulness to me. But its aesthetic qualities and methods of manufacturing, while nice, offer no function which benefits me. At this point, you're grasping at straws to convince me to buy your product, and you know it. Well, okay then. Huh? It's been nice chatting with you, but I got clients to find. There are many fish in the sea, and it's clear you ain't one of mine. Okay, bye. Look at that guy just running off. Yeah, scared him of my superior economic tactics. Boom. Well, that was fun. Fun? I think you mean infuriating. How much time do you have left before school? Relax, Dad. I'm sure I'm fine. We still have... Checks watch. Oh, negative half an hour. What? We gotta get going. I can't believe we lost track of time. It's all that fool's Billy's fault. Billy and his idiotic deer repellent. Yeah, man, waste all this time on deer repellent. Now you're gonna be late for school, and you'll probably be expelled. Your mother will never forgive me. Not that she talks to me anymore, anyway. The best of its kind, ha! But that's not competing with anything. I mean, what would it compete with? Harry's deer vanisher? Ah, that'd actually be kind of cool. Competing markets for deer repellent. Dad? Honestly, people believe that they can sell you on anything these days, wasting our time. The nerve! They think we're just a bunch of fools. Dad? And we can just be convinced we should buy a stupid product we will never, ever need. I mean the aesthetic qualities, I ask you. Dad, look out! They needed a deer repellent. Oh, the irony. Alrighty, well, I'll be ending this episode there, and I'll be doing an episode for each chapter. Wow, these are all gonna be long. Oh well. Um, like and subscribe if you thought the game was good or if I was somewhat entertaining, even though I keep tripping over words. I don't know when Ace will be doing their videos, but they should be putting them up soon. And Ace is pretty cool too, so check to see if they got some stuff up because yeah, Ace is chill. Um, leave a comment below if you have any suggestions or criticisms, complaints, anything I could improve. Because I'm definitely here to entertain you guys. Like if I just want to play video games, I could do play, but I really really want to get out there and entertain everyone else. Because I love entertaining. I'm a comedian. What can I say? All right, and I'm gonna shut up now and leave on that note. So yeah, you guys have a good morning, afternoon, evening, any measurement of time that you choose to use. So, yeah, later.